Good evening, Facebook Live. Hey, this is Hamp Lee. I wanted to take a minute from Spiritual Combatants. I wanted to take a minute to share 3 keys to saving souls. And so I want to read quickly from Luke 15 about these 3 keys. And so in Luke 15, Jesus gives 3 parables. And so the first one is about the parable of the lost sheep, where a man loses 1 sheep and he goes after it. And so this first P is to press. There are some people who may be lost, that turn away from the Lord, or some people who don't know the Lord, that are out there somewhere in the wilderness. And God is calling us to be able to go after them. And so we have to be able to press with them. So we have to go looking for them. And there's been some people at times when I need to go out to the highways and the byways and go right where they were. They may have been in the midst of sin, and now I need to go exactly where they were to be able to call them back unto the Lord, or to turn away from whatever that they were into or whatever they were doing. The second one is to have patience. And so in the parable, in the third parable in Luke 15, about the parable of the prodigal son, the father is asked by his son to give him his portion of the inheritance. Now, I don't know if the father knew that he was going to squander all the money. Probably so. Maybe I had an inkling that something was going to happen. But instead of me pressing after him or stopping him, or in the midst of when he leaves and he goes out and to a far off country and he's living in righteous living, so instead of me going out to press after him, I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to be patient. And sometimes that's really hard when we see the people that we love or we know very dearly, and they're going out and they're doing some things and they're getting into all type of trouble. And so we don't want them to go through that. So our first reaction is to go after them and press toward them and tell them, hey, come out of this. But it seems like every time we go and talk to them, then they seem to pull further and further away. And it seems to make us, we get even more frustrated and angry. And it just seems to spoil our demeanor. But there's times when God would rather have us to remain still and be patient. And I've had that in my life where I'm watching them go through some disastrous things that are troubling me. And my first reaction is to go out to reach out to them and press for them. But then it's like, just be patient. Because in both situations, the third P that every person needs is they need presence. So in the situation with the lamb, with the sheep that's out there, so they need to know, I'm going after you. I'm going to look for you. So sometimes even some sheep, when they're out there, they don't want to be found. So they may have dug themselves in the mud. They're trying to camouflage themselves. They're not trying to be found. But I'm going to press. But they know that I'm coming for you. I'm looking for you. And then in a situation like with the parable of the prodigal son, some people need to know when I lose everything and everything just hits the fan, I'm at my lowest point. I've pushed everybody away from me. Nobody wants to deal with me. But I know that you're still there for me. And so that they know that even when everything goes down and everything is wrong, that there's presence, that I'm still remaining a present figure in your life. Because when things go down and things hit the fan, you know who to call. You're not going to call Joker Jim over here that's clowning or doing whatever. You know exactly who to call when things go down and you need some help and support. And so it's really important as we're going through, as we're facing different situations and things are going in our lives and we're trying to win souls for Christ, just remember that you want to press. Some people you need to press toward. There's some people that you're going to need to be patient for. And there's some people that in all those situations that we're going to need to have presence. Yes, another as an extra bonus P, we always need to be prayerful. Because in each of those situations, we need to be able to have counsel from the Lord to be able to let us know when we need to press and when we need to be still, and we need to have that patience in our lives. And so in both situations, in the 2 situations I'm talking about, I've had issues where God would tell me to press in, and there's sometimes when God says just to hold tight. But when we hold tight, we definitely need to have prayer, and it's a little bit of perseverance too, as a 5th P, because I need to be able to persevere when I'm looking for someone. But then sometimes I need to just persevere internally just to be able to to be patient. And still, when I want to move out and I want to reach somebody, sometimes you want to reach and put your hands on somebody, if the truth be told, some of the stuff they're doing. But we know that we can't. We're not supposed to do that kind of stuff. But we still want to be patient with them, and we want to be present in their lives. So these are just 3 quick keys to be able to be a great soul winner, to winning souls. So I pray that the Lord will bless you, because anyone can be a soul winner. You don't have to preach a sermon to be a sermon. All you need to do is sometimes just tell somebody, hey man, you don't need to be doing those things. Or hey, I'm always here if you ever need anything, but I'm always here. No matter whatever you go through, that I'm always going to be a present figure in your life, because Jesus Christ was the same way for us. He's always been there. When we was cutting up, before you came to know the Lord, some of us was in all kind of stuff, because God knows I was into some things, and that he was waiting patiently for me, calling me in the midst of my sin to bring me back unto him. So let us be one of those same people, because we remember those people. We remember the people that was there for us when things was going on. We remember the people that left us, but we definitely remember the people that was there for us when nobody else was. So I pray the Lord will bless you, and he'll allow you to be one of those people that look for people when they need to be looked for and be found, but also to stand back and be for those people when they need help and support. May God bless you abundantly as you continue to go forth in the Lord Jesus Christ. God bless you.